Today I want to talk about serendipity. And serendipity, that's basically an unplanned, fortunate discovery. And I see a lot of serendipity when I look at startup teams and actually how they came to their startup idea, how they found that sweet spot they're actually working on now. And I saw a really interesting example at the Web Summit for Serendipity, and that is Stephen Galanis. He's one of the co-founders of Cameo. And Cameo is doing personalized greetings or personalized videos from stars to fans. So you can buy a personalized video from a star like Floyd Mayweather or Snoop Dogg. And how did they actually found out that that is a market to work on, or that is an idea you could pursue? Martin and Steven, two of the three co-founders, they actually know each other before they started Cameo. They worked together at some projects. One was in Hollywood where they did some movie projects or something like that. That didn't work out that way they actually wanted it to, so they went back to do other things. In the case of Steven, he went to LinkedIn as a key account manager, and Martin, he actually started as a sports agent with one client, and that was Cassius Marsh. He's was linebacker for the Seattle Seahawks. And so he had this one client there and obviously hustled his way through doing the best for his client. And there was a Nike executive, maybe, I don't know the full story, but maybe Martin wanted to do him a special favor, try to make a connection or something like that. And he know that this Nike executive was a really a big fan of the Seahawks. So what Martin did, he got his one client, Cassius Marsh, who was the linebacker of the Seahawks, to make a personalized message for the Nike executive where he congrats him to his new baby boy that just was born. And he sent that message to the Nike executive and he really loved it. He really was had a really emotional response, and he sent it to all his friends and showed it to all his colleagues and maybe shared it, stuff like that. So it really was very well received. And Martin thought, I didn't expect it to be that well received maybe. So he was positively surprised, and he shared his learnings or what he just made with Steven. And Steven was like, well, we have something there. That maybe is kind of the new way of how stars are doing autographs. They know that 80% of the NFL stars actually are broke within 5 years after they had their last professional game. So that is a big problem. These stars actually want to have a future revenue stream after they actually played their last game. So we have a big problem there. 80% go broke after their last 5 years after their last game. And we have a team now seeing a possible future of autographs that actually could get a win-win-win situation. The stars are happy, they can earn some money, and I read that you can do 5 Cameo messages in half an hour, something like that. The fans are happy, they got a personalized Cameo message, and for some of these messages you also can get reactions from the people actually watched it, getting congratulations by your favorite star, or a message at the marriage ceremony or something like that. So they really go nuts when they see their favorite star kind of mentioning their names and congratulations and stuff like that. And also, obviously, the company is really attractive from a business perspective. They get 25% cut of the payment. So they really had something there. And what it actually grown up to is this full platform of different stars, not only athletes, but also actors, musicians, comedians, also wrestlers. I mean, Bret the Hitman Hart, that's absolutely great. He's on there, and you can get it from for about $100. And when I was young, he was like one of the best ones. You can also get David Hasselhoff to do your Cameo or for a friend of yours. And you can see his old cameos he actually did. Or Snoop Dogg. And I saw that cameo and I really liked that.
What it do, is your boy Big Snoop D-O double G with a shout out, yes sir, to the ACE rotation program at Microsoft.
And what I like at that example is that it seems to me that Microsoft or some participant of this ACE rotation program, I have no clue what that is, actually booked it. So it's maybe also interesting for companies to book it for employees, for special events or stuff like that. So that is really an interesting company they actually made out of it. And it wasn't planned. They didn't plan to do a trial for a new company or something like that. It just happened kind of by accident, like Martin hustling his way through promoting Cassius Marsh, sending this individualized message to the Nike executive. So he wasn't out to found a company or looking for that idea. But at the moment he saw it, he did two things. Firstly, he shared it, his learning, with his friends. So it's always good to talk about it, because Stephen also brought in his own perspective on that. And most importantly, he recognized it. I mean, think about it. How many people just would have booked that experience in, that went well. Now these Nike guys likes me more and I can get out a better contract or something like that. And then just moved onward and wouldn't do anything with that experience. So you actually need to notice when these signals come along, and that is one thing I want to share with you today, because that is one of the key things actually these founders do. They notice the opportunities that come along. And opportunities come in all sizes. They don't come at the first moment at a big opportunity that kind of he didn't know at that moment that was going to be a really huge company that is really successful. He just saw the signal, that is only a small opportunity. Okay, I'm on there to something could happen there. So you don't know most of the time when you see this signal of the market. You don't know at the beginning if that is actually the start of a great new company, or that you're going to revolutionize the way autographs are going to be done in future. You don't know at that point of time. But first you need to recognize it. Then it's always good to talk with other people about it, wrap your mind around it, but then go out there and try it out. Get a minimum viable product out there. Have a look if it actually works on other people also. If you can get a proof of concept out of it. And just start doing, it's just start small and make your steps. So if you see that signal, start small and do it.